gonna be a tutorial on the look that I have right now. It is a extremely turquoise eye look. I think it's kind of little bit over the board colorful, but I think it's wearable. I think if you have like a neutral outfit with like a pop-up turquoise somewhere, this look will be great. I don't know if it will be great with like a full turquoise look, like a full turquoise dress or something, but it's not like over, like you can see it's only, the color it's only in the crease, and then in the outer corner and in the liner in the lower lash line I have purples. And then for my face I did a very bronzy look, very similar to my bronzy look that I posted not too long ago. So if you want to see how to get this look, then keep watching.
Okay, so we're gonna start by priming our eyes with matte Paintpot in soft ochre, and I'm gonna start with this a Colourpop shadow in the shade Smash. It's really soft brown, and I think it's a satin finish, so it's not really matte, but it doesn't look shimmery or anything. Just gonna put it on my crease, and then this is a shade Under Rocks, and I'm gonna focus this on my crease and my outer V, just the outer part of the crease, not all the way in, just to add some dimension. This is a metallic shade, but I thought it looked nice on the crease. Just going back and blend that. And then this is this shade Ibiza, and this is a kind of the start of the show. I'm gonna put it all the way in my entire lid, and just be careful not to drag this up into the crease because it can look like too much, so I just make sure to leave it just on the lid. This purple shade is Lace, and I'm just putting it with my finger in the outer part of my lid. I'm just gonna go back and blend whatever got into the crease. So you really just need fluffy brushes and your fingers to get this look. And then this is a Silkissime liner in the shade Pure Purple. I'm just gonna line my lid with that liner. And then for the lower lash line, I'm first gonna correct my under eye circles. I don't think this is really necessary. You could do this eventually, but I just wanted to make sure my under eye circles were kind of concealed before I work on the lower lash line. And I'm just blending it with the Sephora brush. This is the Airbrush Concealer number 57. And then I'm lining again my lower lash line with the same purple pencil. And also I'm gonna put it in the lash line, the actual lash line. And going back with Lace and a pencil brush, I'm just gonna smudge Lace all the way through, all the way in my lower lash line. I will say leave a little bit of the inner corner blank so we can put ibiza in that part. I will say it's just a tiny bit of, like you can see there, just a tiny bit in the lower lash line. This is the shade Truth, and I'm gonna just put it on my brow bone. And then to highlight my inner corner, this is the shade I Heart This. You can see it's a really pretty shimmery shade for the inner corner. And that's it for the eyes. I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put some mascara. For my face, I'm gonna start with the Porefessional. I do this all the time. I just focus it on the parts where I have pores. And for foundation, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. But since this is a little bit too light, I'm gonna mix some of the Maybelline BB Bronze Cream. This is in the shade Medium Deep. And that just helps the foundation to be a little bit darker. But since I already put some product on my under eye circles, I'm putting some MAC Fix Plus on my beauty blender and just dabbing it so that the product that set it into my under eyes get kind of fresh again. And that way when we put a new product over it, it doesn't cake up. Then this is the Better Skin Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm just going to use this to highlight. This is a very light concealer. It's too light for me, but I love it to use it to highlight. I thought that was too light though, so I put a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Medium. But you're gonna see in a second how amazing this concealer is. It really has a lot of coverage. It's really lightweight, and I think this was the video or the tutorial where I found out how much I love this concealer. It's super, super nice. I will say a little bit goes a long way. I kind of put a lot in there, but the finished result is, I thought it was really nice. So I really, really ended up liking to do this to highlight my under eye circles. And since that was very light, I'm just gonna put it on other areas of my face where I want to like attract attention and I want them to be light. Just to, when you highlight your under eye circles, you want to highlight other parts of your face so it looks consistent. So just a tiny bit of highlight. And that highlight in my nose kind of got a little bit weird. Then to bronze the face, I'm gonna use a Chocolate Soleil bronzer on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna use this to bronze my entire face. I'm not contouring or anything, I'm just putting it everywhere in the back of my cheekbones and kind of dragging it in. And I'm also gonna put it on my forehead. And something that I have been liking to do is mix this with the Milk Chocolate Soleil, just because this looks kind of too, like, it's too many shades darker than the foundation. So using Milk Chocolate Soleil and kind of blending the edges of this bronzer makes it look more of a gradient effect on the skin. I have been liking doing this. I actually probably would like to go first with the Milk Chocolate Soleil and then with the regular one, but it works anyways, and I really like to put this kind of everywhere. So yeah, that's the bronzing part. And then I remember I forgot to set my under eye circles, my under eye concealer, so that's what I'm doing right here. Then again, I'm using this Tantastic bronzer by Milani just to add more glow to the skin. This is a really, really glowy bronzer. It's kind of a highlight but in a bronzy color, and it's really pretty, and I like to use a light hand with it, but yeah, it gives a really nice glowy look. Then to highlight the high points of my cheeks, I'm gonna use Maybelline Luminizer by the Balm. Really, really pretty highlight. And I'm just gonna put it on my Cupid's bow. For my lips, I'm gonna keep the Colourpop theme and I'm gonna use Lumiere. I'm just lining here my lips with Lumiere and putting the lipstick or lippy stick, I think it's called. And I just wanted something with a purple hint because just to match the eyes a little bit. And then I remember that I forgot to put blush, so I'm gonna go with this Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose. And then finally for the lips, I'm gonna top this with some gloss. This is a gloss by Too Faced that it's called Glamour Gloss. It's in the shade Sex Pot. And that is it. This is the completed look.